Morning. It is December 2nd. I'm Darlene Rodriguez.
And I'm Gus Rosendale. Michael and Adele have the morning off.
That's right. Emily West is here tracking. There's a backup on the Cross Island causing a big mess. And Maria LaRosa is telling you need a coat or a scarf or whatever it is you need.
All the layers.
To keep warm.
Yeah, I actually pulled out the scarf myself today. It's a little on the chilly side to say the least, but roadways are dry, skies are dry. So as far as a Monday goes, and maybe it's a Monday to get back to everything after the holidays, we're in pretty good shape. So the airports as well dealing with nice clear conditions. But it is cold, as you can see, pretty picture there. We're at 30 at Central Park. College Point at 32 with Passaic down to 27. That's what we find, or actually 22 now in West Orange. Garden City at 29 degrees. Down in the teens from Chester, Glenwood, Middletown right now. Poughkeepsie at 17 degrees. That's the actual air temperature. And could see a few flurries trying to fly by. These are some of the tendrils from the lake effect snow, which will continue around the Great Lakes today. But otherwise, we're looking good. Fair skies. By 10 o'clock, 33 degrees. On our way up to 39. Still about 38 degrees through 4 p.m. Crystal clear, dry, quiet, and calm through late tonight. Still about 34 at 10 o'clock. All right, 6:29 now, almost 6:30 on the nose, and that's not a good thing on a Monday.
Not a good sign at all. A box truck snuck on the Cross Island Parkway. We've got live view from Chopper 4 above the scene. Of course, it flipped over, fuel spill, closing the Cross Island southbound between Belmont Park and Hempstead Turnpike. The backup here stretches all the way to Jericho Turnpike, so it's going to be a slow go. You can see the northbound ride is moving along, but this southbound trip, it is going to be a very, very heavy ride, and it's going to be there for quite some time. Busy go all around it this morning. We got a disabled on the LIE, also an accident on the Cross Island at Bell Boulevard. Darlene, back to you. Thanks so much. 6:30 right now, Maria.
Yeah, and you're digging out the gloves this morning and only finding one, or you're putting the jacket on the kids and realizing it's too small. So yeah, maybe a good jacket today for sure for the kids. At the bus stop, temperatures stay in the 30s even through lunch and recess and after school activities. Got colder air on the way, and in between now and then, some rain and snow potential. We'll talk about that in the 10-day.
Thanks so much. Also ahead, have big delays on the FDR Drive. 2 lanes are blocked at 63rd Street from this accident. And Darlene, Gus, so 1 lane has reopened now on the Cross Island Park. We've got live pictures from Chopper 4. So it is getting through here at Belmont Park, but still big delays back toward Jericho Turnpike. Thank you. And you can now watch today. Oh, man. That's right.
Yeah. Welcome to town.
6:45 right now, and certainly chilly this morning on a Monday.
For sure. And it's chilly everywhere. So that snow that's fallen, that's staying, and there's more to come. The lakes are still unfrozen. There's still a lot of cold air coming over what are very warm at Great Lakes. So the lake effect is continuing. You can see the showers there. In fact, amounting to maybe a couple more feet of snow. Yes, feet by the time we get to Thursday. Notice some shading of blue here. We're watching that next system that could be just enough and it be cold enough that we get some snow showers in there, perhaps mixing with some rain. Not looking at any massive totals, of course, at all, but just enough to kind of disrupt what's going to be a few dry days ahead. But then after that, we'll be looking to next week for the next rain snow chance. So it may impact at least how it feels for the Rockefeller tree lighting on a Wednesday, looking to be mainly gray. So gray skies, temperatures into the upper 30s. Later in the evening, if you're hanging around to keep an eye on the tree, that's when we start to see the chance for some rain or snow showers moving in. Otherwise, it's dry and chilly up until that point. Today included, of course. Beautiful picture right now from Midtown with crystal clear skies. 30 degrees, though, and a west-northwest wind just enough that it feels pretty biting out there. It's bone dry, too. That dew point all the way down to 14. That's really dry air. So tons of sunshine. By 1 o'clock, 38 degrees, on our way up to 39. Winds reasonable today. Northwest at about 5 to 10 miles per hour, and then sub-freezing again tonight. Very cold tomorrow morning, down to 30 degrees in the city. We'll see tomorrow up to 41 degrees, and then the clouds move in on Wednesday. Most of the day is expected to remain dry. It's later Wednesday into Thursday that we get that wet weather to move in, 40 degrees. One thing that system will definitely bring, very gusty winds. So Thursday could see gusts over 40 miles per hour. That's going to bring the wind chill down into the teens by Friday, and that includes during the daytime. Looks dry for the weekend as highs stay in the 30s. And again, middle of next week will be that next chance to pick up some precip. All right, 6:47 right now on the nose. Emily, what's going on?
Well, one lane is getting through here. We've got live view from Chopper 4 above the scene of this accident. Box truck found its way on the parkway, overturned, fuel spill. The front of it is off to the side. Tow truck is there. This is southbound between Belmont Park and Hempstead Turnpike. Still got to back up, though, all the way to Jericho Turnpike. We got a heavy go there. Lots of slowdowns this morning. So cleanup, it's going to take a little bit longer, and just try to get around that LIE westbound up to the Cross Island. We got a disabled accident on the Cross Island at Bell Boulevard. One on the LIE at Woodhaven Boulevard. 2 lanes taken up on the FDR. We got another crash at 63rd Street. This is the backup into the 120s. About 20 minutes inbound at the George. Disabled at the Deegan, the Cross Bronx Rams. So that's going to be a slow go, and a water main break in Nutley closes the ride on 46 westbound at Hollister Road. And you do need to move the car today. Alternate side parking rules, they are in effect. Darlene, back to you.
All right. Thanks so much, Emily. Thank you for streaming with us. It is Monday, December 2nd. I'm Darlene Rodriguez.
And I'm Gus Rosendale in for Michael Gargiulo. Emily West tracking several commuter alerts. And Storm Team 4's Maria LaRosa is here with today's forecast. It's a cold one out there.
It is cold, continuing to stay chilly for sure, but we have clear skies. So as far as Mondays go and weather, and after a holiday, we're in pretty good shape. The airports are experiencing dry conditions. That's a good takeaway as well. We still have the lake effect snow showers going. So if your travels take you that I-90 corridor that's been really difficult the last few days, it's still going to be tricky. You notice some light snow showers trying to work their way into the Poconos, kind of the tendrils off of those lake effect snows. But everywhere it's below freezing, including the city at 30 degrees, Sussex and Poughkeepsie in the teens, Islip, Merrick, Belmar, Bridgeport also into the 20s right now. But with clear skies, it means tons of sunshine. 39 degrees will be our high today, right about 2 o'clock. Fair skies into this evening. Temperatures holding in the low to mid 30s, but clear skies and light winds does make it a pretty quiet evening ahead. And then tomorrow morning, another cold one as we dip back below freezing. All right, but first, it's been a slow go in a lot of places so far this morning. Emily, what's the latest?
Yeah, there's been a lot of trouble spots. We've got 2 lanes blocked from a crash in the FDR southbound at 63rd Street. So heavy ride all the way back to RFK Triborough Bridge. Slowdowns at the George. That's about 20 minutes. Same at the Lincoln Holland. 30 from the Turnpike approach. 40 from Route 1 and 9. Still this water main break closing 46 westbound at Hollister Road, and 1 lane has reopened on the Cross Island southbound at Belmar Park. Darlene, back to you.
Thanks so much. It's
Cold. It's your decision. But
exactly.
You don't want a jacket either way.
need a Cyber Monday coat, Maria.
Exactly. And you know what? The sunglasses, too. It's really clear out there. Just a stunning view of your Earth Cam looking toward Central Park. Yes, definitely cold today. Upper 30s into the 40s tomorrow and Wednesday. It does stay dry until Wednesday night. So I'm tracking that next chance for rain, even mixing with some snow showers in the 10-day.
My key bridge linking New.
You will. All right, Southern State Parkway, a vehicle fire. This is at 110 eastbound. Heavy delays there. And let's get a live look at your ride here at the Gowanus, where your inbound trip, that's going to be pretty heavy. Got quite a few other slowdowns to tell you about when Today in New York returns.